I had to open up my breacher shotgun because of a severe jam, and I thought I would share what happened and how to avoid it. I used the Battleaxe adapter so I can use M4 max. Then I can shoot a lot Rambo style and not so much worry about changing the max. The jam was probably due to some of my midcaps that I use. If the midcap has a really high spring tension, it can cause problems. In the AEG world, this issue is known as the Midcap Syndrome. It happens when the midcap spring tension is too high. It puts too much pressure on the nozzle and the BB chamber. It usually leads to inconsistent feeding, misfeeds and FPS fluctuations. Here the complication was overfilling the chamber with BBs, causing a total jam. The Breacher is not the most disassembly friendly airsoft replica. Marui hasn't made it so easy. Because of the trouble opening it up again, I also wanted to check if I could modify the bucking to increase the contact with the BB a bit, to have more spin, to be able to lift slightly heavier BBs. Then I also installed aluminium loading blades, because unfortunately, as I described in the previous disassembly video, the Breacher is nice, but the internals have too much plastic. I'm skipping most parts of the disassembly here. For a detailed step-by-step guide and the tools what are needed, check out this video here. Nine BBs were lodged inside. This is the Wiii Tech hop chamber. It has the hop rubbers inside in this picture. It's a fixed hop-up system, cannot be adjusted. Most say that .25s are the optimum BB weight, and that's what I primarily use. The shooting range is lower than in regular AEGs, so a better hop rubber would be nice, but so far I haven't found any manufacturer that makes rubbers for this. I wanted to increase the contact force between the rubber and the BBs. This is a rather dirty looking solution, but it works. A sheet of duct tape inside the upper part of the hop chamber, and then rolled some teflon tape around the buckings. Remember, this is a shotgun, not a Norwich sniper, so this kind of shimming procedure was enough to make it shoot slightly better. Now I use 0.28 to 0.3 gram BBs. The barrel window is unbridged. The cut is extended when you compare to the GBB or VSR that is on the right. Precision barrels for the Breacher have been made, but seem to be unavailable from everywhere I checked. All parts seem to be unharmed by the jam. I was most worried about the nozzle, if it bends. The stock nozzle could be prone to bend or crack under high pressure, but this Wiii Tech aluminium nozzle is alright. Switching the loading plates to aluminium parts was easy. I'm not a materials expert, but based on what Marui usually uses and what these parts feel, too many stock parts here are probably ABS plastic. Everything seems to work.
Osu! Juu. Puukko. 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 Katso sinne. Osu.